we're here with the Matatanes podcast. I don't know what happened. Hello. Okay, now we can hear each other.
Yeah,
I wasn't able to hear you. So right. we have here a special guest, Freddy Ramos.
You already know, in the building.
Yeah, from Pennsylvania. So yeah, vamos a hacer, ¿cómo se llama esto? Un contó. We're improvising. Vamos, just get ready. I know Junior wants to ask some questions. Freddy, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm over here visiting Ohio, over here with family, showing some love, celebrating my daughter's birthday.
Woo! How old is she?
She's turning 18 today.
Ooh, is that your only kid?
My only kid, man. Yeah.
Man, what you gonna do, man?
I don't know. I'm just going as time progresses, and I'm just going with it. Going with the flow.
Okay, hey, that's pretty good. But we have my older boy here, Junior.
What up, man?
What's up, bro?
I'm alive. I'm chilling, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you wanted to ask some questions. So we're gonna give you the floor. Have your host Edward Ramos from the Matatanes podcast. Look at the camera up there. It's nice and set up, but we got some different colors going on here. So
Sweet.
Pretty cool. So without further ado, Ed Jr., what's up, brother?
So I wanted to ask you guys, because I knew you were already coming, so I got some questions ready to ask you guys. You're my dad, and you're like a father figure to me, so I'm going to ask you some questions.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, so I guess, okay, we're going to start with a crazy one.
Come on, hit us.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to hear this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it like finding out you guys were going to be parents?
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. We're not. It's a lot of excitement, being first time around dad, and just overwhelming, unexpected, getting that news and knowing that I was creating someone, bringing into this world, and to see what we would turn out to be, and they turned out to be just great, fine, and loving it.
I tell you one thing. I know Caitlin came a little bit after you, Junior, but your mom and I had you when we were really young. Like, the first person to find out was Heldy. I think your sister told your wife, too. And then, we found out. I'm like, you know what? He's my kid. Got to take care of him. And here you are. Amazing young man. I'm proud to I'm not going to say I'm proud to be your father. I'm freaking blessed to be your father. Why? Because you haven't really given me any issues or anything like that.
Not
but
really.
So, obviously, other than the father, son, and little here and there, because obviously you gotta put your foot down sometimes. But yeah, that's about it. It's amazing, man. I wouldn't change it for the world.
I got it.
Sweet.
That's valid as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. That's my phone.
Oh, it's okay.
All right. Next one. Let's see. Let's see. What's it like raising children?
Okay. I don't know. I'm getting a text. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll let Freddy go.
Well, it's a learning experience each day. Different expectations being met at each given point. In the process. According to as me as having a female daughter.
Obviously, a female's a daughter.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. It was new to me. I grew up with boys, and now coming with a baby girl. I'm seeing things a little different than she is. But I'm still learning, and I'm going through the process, getting by, learning new things, and we are learning from each other. But it's cool. It's cool.
I'll tell you one thing. Number one thing, again, like I told you earlier, I wouldn't trade being a parent for the world. Why? Because, there's people out there that can't have children, and I feel for them. And I tell you one thing, God really, really blessed me with 4 of you guys. Drive me nuts sometimes and drive me broke a lot of times. But
What?
All 4 of you. But I tell you one thing. Again, and I said this before, like, my father showed me how to be a dad the way he was with me. And pretty much that's what I learned, that's what I'm giving back. So overall, it's just amazing to see you guys grow. Like, like today your 3 siblings went and got their permit. Well, 2 of them, and the Bebo already had it. But, you know, seeing that stuff, like seeing you guys grow, you're in college already, you know, like, you know, looking at the future's looking bright because when you look at Freddy and I, bro, we grew up in the hood. Bro, like, no joke.
Gang.
Bro, how were the projects?
Horrendous, man. Torturous. Yeah.
Dude.
In the trenches.
Like, how bad was it? Like
Dude, I saw people shooting at each other, bro.
Was it terrible?
Yeah, man. It was just crazy. People shooting at each other.
Damn.
You know, drugs, prostitution. It was just
everything
chaotic.
Good.
And you know what? Like, we shielded you guys. Obviously, he did for Caitlin, but we shielded you guys out of that life. Yes, you guys lived in New York for a little bit, but like, we did our best to get you out of that environment. Why? Because we didn't want our kids to grow in that environment. So you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. Like, both of us could have just went and took the hood route if we wanted to, because it was right there.
And we would not be here if that would have been the case.
Yeah. Oh, Luna's.
Hi, Luna.
Oh, it's okay. She's just playing around. Hey, Luna, you want to be on the show? Okay. Now, hey, we got Luna on the show. You know, get over here so you could come out on the camera. But what's question number 2?
That wasn't it, but
No,
hey, no.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, this is another one pertaining to fatherhood. What do you remember on the day you figured out you were ready to be a dad and a husband?
Well, being ready, and I'm gonna go first before Freddie just takes.
Yeah.
Being ready, you're never ready. I tell you one thing. You know, like
come on,
you know, listen. You buy the iPhone. You know what? You buy a car. Everything that the car has, it comes with instructions.
Yeah.
Raising kids doesn't. So you got to figure it out as you go, bro.
That's right.
I'll let Freddie go.
Nah, man, it's hard. It's hard, you know. But the question again was like, what was my expectations?
Yeah.
Or
like
what it was like?
Yeah, it was like when you figured out you were gonna be like you were ready to be like a husband and a dad.
Well, one, I was excited, looking into the future.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, believed to myself, I gave myself the opportunity to grow, and whatever I saw in my upbringings, what was being taught and said to me at the time, I try to implement it into, you know, my livelihood and stuff like that. And I think it has worked very well. And I'm gonna keep doing what I was being said, and you know, by my parents. And you know, I could have done it a little more, but I'm still, you know, I'm blessed and happy, you know, how everything turned out. And it was a nice experience, you know what I'm saying? Especially having the right person by my side, like my wife. You know, is very supportive, loving, caring, and can't go wrong with that.
No, I tell you one, absolutely. Like, if
awesome.
you go back to the early stages of both of our marriages, because we're probably, how long you been with Keka?
So like 20.
20. I've been a couple years more than that, but I tell you one thing, it hasn't always been easy. Like,
Really?
you think about it, you got two people coming together that have a lot of differences, but then got to think alike to raise a family. So you know what I mean? Obviously, out of Jenny's and Keka's family, you're the oldest one. You're probably, believe it or not, you're the one that's holding the torch. Seriously,
That's a lot of responsibility, my brother.
No way.
Seriously,
Yes, way.
You're holding the torch.
Own
because
it, man.
When you think about it, you know it's funny. Like,
What's
from
up?
that side of the family, like from Loli,
Yeah.
you and Bebo are the only boys.
You serious?
Yeah,
For
from grandkids though.
grandkids.
Yeah,
Oh, Max is her son.
yeah. But what I'm saying
Oh,
for grandkids,
okay.
for your grandma, you guys are the only boys.
Seriously?
And you know, yeah. Well, you got Emily, Ashlyn, Caitlin, Sophia, and you got Emery, and then the two boys. But in all reality, well, technically, you, Caitlin, and Ashlyn hold the torch because you guys are, you know, you're gonna be 21.
Yeah.
Caitlin's 18. Bless God. Ashlyn's gonna be 18 in a couple months. Like, you know, like everything. Like, believe it or not, you guys went through it. Like the hardest times of our lives. I think you, Caitlin, and Ashlyn experienced it the most out of that group.
Oh yeah, because we actually knew what was going on.
So you know what I mean?
Most part.
Like, and that's one of the things that, you know, I'm thankful for my wife, you know, like built this beautiful house, you know, you guys are amazing. And sometimes, you're a great father. I tell you one thing. I was just blessed to that God that gave me such amazing kids.
Dang. All right.
That's right.
You got anything to add?
What was that?
No. Oh, well, you already answered. My bad.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna get into all right. We're gonna get some more like general stuff here.
Okay.
What does it mean to you guys to be like to have masculine traits and be like a masculine man?
That's a interesting question.
Like, what does that mean to you guys?
Being a provider for me, like being a provider for your family. Like again, I go back to my dad, and that's one of the things that, as a father, yeah, sometimes we look grumpy, we look mad, but like, when we're just thinking of how we could benefit our families in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. That is our goal. Like, I'm sure Freddie is the same way. If Freddie had to go back to the projects and live by himself, he wouldn't care. If I had to go do the same thing, he wouldn't care because it wouldn't change us. But you know what I mean? Your phone's ringing. Somebody's phone is ringing. You ready?
That's me.
Okay.
You got it.
And for myself, just being the man that I am, and how can I put this down? Everything, from the jobs, from everything that comes with the territory. I'm hold on.
Bro, the gears are turning, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Caught me off guard, but basically what he just finished saying, it's part of me too, and I just have a lot of a lot to say, but right now my mind.
We'll live it for the next episode.
Yeah.
So
Goodness.
we only got about 5-6 more minutes on this episode because the camera's gonna show up. I'm not that fancy yet, but what's the next question? And
Okay.
we will get back to you on that one. Okay. You're gonna answer it before you leave this weekend. So
Okay. What does it mean to you guys to take extreme ownership?
Man, this guy, where are you coming up with these questions? Go ahead, Freddie. I gotta think about that one.
Oh my goodness.
Rephrase that again.
It's like, what does it mean to take extreme ownership? So how about we change the word ownership to like responsibility?
Extreme responsibility. I like that.
I mean, everything we do and the actions we take, you got to do it with responsibility. Every process that, once we get up, the things that we do, you have to be and manage yourself, in a correct way in order to so things could get done and not be misunderstood. And basically it, but Ed will finish that off, that's
Again, just rephrase my question again.
So what does it mean to take ownership for yourself? And like
taking
ownership
is doing the right thing even when nobody's watching. Like that. That's extreme ownership because obviously you could relate to this with baseball that, you go and you put it, and I'm a witness, you put in so much work in there and nobody's even giving you any praise for it. But you're just hoping that with your hard work and dedication, when you showcase yourself, you're better. So pretty much that's the definition of that question. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I think it does.
All right, what's next?
All right, got a couple more.
wow.
How many more?
It's like just 2 more.
Okay, hurry up. We got 4 minutes.
Okay. What are some things that you guys can improve on to be better fathers? What do you guys think it is?
Wow. Better communication early on. Like first for me, like with the kids. Again, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
Being a dad doesn't come with a manual. So pretty much more communication when doing certain things, I think would have been better for me, and for us as a whole, because you actually got to communicate. I think that's mine. What you got, Freddie?
Well, communication is, of course, one the main way of putting it, and there's plenty more that could be, implemented into as far as a question again.
Yo, I'm going around in a circle. He didn't even give us a preview, bro. He just went.
I didn't know.
Oye, él cogió y dijo, titúa.
Oh, I'm like, all right, man.
Oh my goodness.
But put that out there again, like.
Is it? All right, let's read it again. What are some things that you can improve on to be a better father? Anything.
Maybe put in some more work energy and get better and bigger, to bring something more to the table so we could actually succeed and excel. That's something that I should be working on myself.
I like that. Okay, what's the final question?
Honestly, might have to cap it off there because that's a good way to end it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Actually, we've been at it for over 15 minutes. What were you gonna say, Freddie?
I was gonna say, what about yourself? Like, what way do you see yourself? What's the plan with you?
Me, I'm actually just thinking about just trying to actually getting married after I finish school. To be real with you, I get a job. Don't say anything. I know I saw you. Don't say anything because you already know.
Okay.
We want to hear this. Come on.
We want to hear it.
I'm just thinking hey, I might as well ask you guys. You guys got way more experience than I did. I'm 20 years old. You guys are
okay. I tell you one thing. I appreciate you coming to me and ask. It makes me feel privileged. Pedí un consejo like that. So, yeah. So, what were you gonna ask?
Huh? I asked you pretty much everything I wanted to ask y'all. But
no, I appreciate you. You know what? When you feel that you're with the right person, you're gonna know. You will know. So lately, I've seen you more happy, but more. I don't know, more organized. I don't know. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
More focus, focus, man.
So you know what? There's something in ever since I started doing this podcast.
Los Matatanes.
Matatanes podcast.
Sí. Vamos a tener que hablar del Piqui Pani también.
Le vamos a tirar.